Have you ever wondered what it feels like to stand in front of thousands of people? Or what it feels like when a whole country expects you to win? And it's a big pressure. And of course some can cope with this huge pressure better than others. Now what I'm interested in is that difference. The difference that makes a mindset winning. Now many people, coaches and athletes have now recognized the importance of mental preparation. However, there's still a large percentage that believes that the physical part of the training is the only part that counts. Now luckily, there's much research available on the subject supporting the theory that mind and body is connected and proving the power of our mind. And that's what I would like to talk about today. So let me share some of these researches with you because I think it's really interesting. One research was done on a group of skiers. Now they used a machine called EMG, electromyography. They found that the brain sent exactly the same message to the body, whether the skiers were simply imagined a particular movement or actually carrying it out. Now, there was another research where they used a different equipment which measures brain waves. And that research found that the electrical activity of the brain was identical whether the subject simply imagined the movement or actually did it. So, different researchers using different equipment came to the same conclusion. And basically they said that the brain doesn't know the difference between real and imaginary. And that's why mental rehearsal exercises are so powerful and efficient and effective in improving our performance. And many athletes using mental rehearsal as a part of preparation. So it's very well known amongst athletes. But what is not so well known is that mental rehearsal is even more effective when it's done under hypnosis. And it's because during hypnosis, the motor and the sensory area of the brain is highly activated. Therefore, we can imagine things more vividly. Our focus and imagination are highly activated and highly enhanced. And that just by itself improves the efficiency of the technique. And of course, those of you who are familiar with hypnosis know that our habits, behavior and learnings, so the things that we learned well, they're all in the unconscious mind. Therefore, if you want to change something, a behavior, habit, or learn something quicker, it's much easier and quicker to do it when working directly with the unconscious mind. Now, another very interesting phenomenon I wanted to talk about is the placebo effect. And I'm sure that you have all heard about it before. I actually looked the word up in the dictionary because I was quite curious what it says. So let me just have a read. So it says, placebo is a substance given to a patient instead of medicine, without telling them it is not real, so that they get better because they think they are taking medicine. Now, in a sport performance research, athletes were given placebos, saying that the drug would improve their muscle efficiency in their leg, so that they can run faster and they will experience less pain in the muscles. And interestingly, they did run faster. Another research suggests that 80% of the response to antidepressants are down to placebo effect. A Harvard scientist, his name is Irving Kirsch, says that the difference between the effect of a placebo and the effect of an antidepressant is a minimal for most people. It's interesting, isn't it? But my very favorite research, and this is the last one, I promise, it was from last year, from Oxford University, and they actually experimented with the opposite. They gave real painkillers to patients, saying that the drug won't have any effect. And the research says that the belief of the patients that the drug won't work can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. According to the researchers, the effect of the drug could be boosted or totally wiped out by the patient's thinking and expectations. It's fascinating, isn't it? It's fascinating that we have all heard about the placebo effect. We all know about these stories. Yet most of us fail to draw the important conclusion that our beliefs can alter our physiological chemistry. And our beliefs can change what's happening in our body and the way we feel and ultimately how we perform. So if our beliefs are so powerful, wouldn't it be useful or actually logical to make use of them? Wouldn't it be great to choose or create beliefs that can help us in achieving our goals rather than limiting us? And of course the question is, how can we do this? Well, without getting into details, with the help of hypnosis and NLP, we can find out if we have any unconscious blocks or negative beliefs. Because the biggest danger is sometimes, many times, we're not even aware of those. And we just notice the symptoms in our life that we're not getting the result we want. So we can find out about these, and then we can substitute these negative beliefs to more positive and useful ones so that we can achieve greater results. And of course, I'm not here to convince people that everybody needs self-development or mental preparation before competition, because I think some people, many people are very successful at their field naturally, and that's great. That's great. But what I'm saying is that if we feel that there is some room for improvement, or if we feel that we perform better on some days than on others, and we want to be more consistent, then yes, we can benefit from these techniques. Because successful athletes do not rely on chance or luck. Successful athletes can create their winning mindset. Because they are able to access those positive resources inside, whether it's focus or confidence or motivation, that allow them to bring out their best performance. And that is the difference. The difference that can help us to show what we have and show what we're capable of. And I'm happiest when I can assist people to grow and learn and develop and basically to recognize and fulfill their potential. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but think you can't, it's almost a cinch you won't. If you think you lose, you are lost. For out in the world we find success begins with a fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you are outclassed, you are. You've got to think high to rise. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win the prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or later, the man who wins is the man who thinks he can.